Hey, we are here at the D. Hilton Total Reward Symposium with Bill Crane. How are you, Bill?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. We just started with the intros to the conference here, and what are your goals for the conference here? What do you hope to take away back to your credit union?
Well, we work with D. Hilton on a number of different initiatives, from strategic planning to recruiting to compensation and market compensation studies. So we really work with Hilton across the board. I think really my goal is to help understand some of the best practices on variable pay. That's going to be very helpful for our organization. In fact, we're working with John Andrews right now on a variable pay plan for next year across the organization. So I think we're going to be able to get some good detail here about how that plan can be implemented, some of the best practices that we want to take in terms of approaching that process, and how to communicate it to our staff as well, because this will be a big cultural change for us.
Yeah, speaking of cultural change, I mean, we're going through lots of changes right now with executives or just staff in general at credit unions, with the CEOs exit. Are you guys experiencing any type of change at your credit union? And if so, how are you guys dealing with it?
Well, we are seeing a lot more of the next generation of leaders coming into our organization, and I think they have very different needs than some of the folks who have been at our organization for a long time or may have more experience or more seasoned. They're looking for more flexibility in the workplace. They're looking for more instant feedback. They don't want to sit through a 1 hour performance review at the end of the year. They want that instant feedback to really understand, hey, where do I stand right now? Where can I improve? Am I getting the value, or am I giving the value that the organization needs? And am I getting the value that I'm looking for from an employer? So I think there's a lot more. We're really focused on communication right now, improving our communication across all levels of the organization, and also making it more of two-way conversations rather than top-down communication. We really are trying to hear more from our staff. We just recently went through our first employee survey in about 10 years, which was a great experience. We had a lot of great feedback from our staff, and we're really starting to implement some of the ideas. And again, it's starting a dialogue, which is very different from what we've seen in the past, and we're really trying to embrace that, because I think as a retail organization, you're only as good as your people. So.
Indeed. Yeah, that's a great point. I like the two-way street here, because I mean, that's good for both the credit union and the employee, because they both know where they stand and where they can improve on things and where things can get better and all that type of stuff.
Absolutely, and they feel more engaged. I mean, they feel like we're listening to them and we can actually do some of the things and implement some of the ideas that they bring to the table.
Being engaged is key. All right, one final question for you. If you could describe D. Hilton in one word, what they do for you in one word, what would it be?
Oh boy. Just value added. I mean, across the board, everything that we get to do with them, I think we get a little bit more than we're expecting, which is always great.
Great message to end on. Bill, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the show, man. Good job.